Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gon' talk, we gon' have fun. We be on fire, we be lit. It's a unique hustle, big. Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gon' talk, we gon' have fun. We be on fire, we be lit. It's a unique hustle, big.
Check it. It's Unique Hustle. It's your boy ECO, and I'm here with the lovely, amazing, outstanding official Miss Jamaica. What's going on?
None, you know, there walk on. I want y'all to stop what you're doing right now. Go like, subscribe, follow us from all social media platforms. When I mean all, I mean our Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat. You name it, we're on it. Just Google us, Boss Talk Podcast 101. We'll pop up first in line, I guarantee you. But y'all see us on the streets and say, man, I love what y'all doing. Keep up the good work. How can we be a part of Boss Talk? This is how you can be a part of Boss Talk. Under each and every interview, including this one right here on the description section below, there's a link that says join our membership. Click that link, follow all the instructions, and that's how you get to see all the exclusive content. Y'all been asking us, where's this interview, where's that interview? You got to be a member to see it. And guess what? We have our merch on our YouTube channel. So to scroll down, you'll see all our merch, because y'all been asking us where we can get our merch. You can get it on our YouTube store. Or go ahead and download our app on Boss Talk 101 on any Apple or Google store. Thank you in advance, and we love you.
Man, listen, man. Guess what, guys? We got him in the building, guys. Yeah. Y'all already heard the Nall for real. Mm-hmm. Well, he back, man, with another project. I told you if you're working, you're coming on Boss Talk 101. A lot of these boys ain't working. See, when you're working, it ain't hard. You can just call, hey, E, I got a project, and it's going down. Big Homie Show is in the building.
Yes, sir, man. Thank you for having me yet again.
Man, thank you for coming back on the show, man, and blessing us with your album, man. It's going down, man. We're about to get all the way into it, man.
Yes, sir.
You was doing a whole lot on this album. That's a lot different from the first one, too.
I agree.
Yeah. And I say that because it wasn't when you think about Sir Charles Jones and the fact that he saying about retiring and all this stuff, I had him on the show, man. And one of my pivotal moments for this show, just the way he carries himself in the world that he created, because a lot of people didn't accept him coming on in early, and he made them accept him, and now he's still been able to do things that they didn't ever do. When you look at Lil Milton, when you look at Johnny Taylor, a lot of times all these different blues singers, the real blues singers. Lil Milton was a cold man, but it's just a bunch of them. Bobby Blue Bland, B.B. King, and you look at him. He come in as a younger dude at the time.
Right.
And nobody expected him to. They didn't know what to think of him. He was doing R&B too. So for him to do a song with you, it fits because he never put himself in a box in that world.
Right.
You agree?
I definitely agree. I definitely agree. I mean, the Like I Look record, it was actually a moment for me because, growing up, I heard my parents listen to it, you know what I'm saying? I heard my some of my OGs would listen to it, you know what I'm saying? That's that Sunday music that you would hear them come through at the park listening to. So it was almost like coming full circle for me, you know what I'm saying? Like we were supposed to do a song like 3 years prior to, but I just couldn't come up with nothing. Like,
okay,
I'm the type of person, like, if we gonna do a song, like, I'm not gonna just throw you on no song, just say I got a feature. Like, I'm actually trying to make a dope record, that way I ain't wasting your time, and I wanna create something that you gonna stand behind, that you feel comfortable, you know what I'm saying, helping me promote, basically, you know what I'm saying, because that's what you're doing. When you get somebody on the song, it's almost like having a cosign. I don't want you to cosign no bullshit, you feel me?
No, I definitely get it.
It took 3 years before I came up with the right, hook and everything to create that record. You know what I'm saying? So, man, we did it. It was quick too. Like, I went over his crib. He told me, "Tell me what you want me to say." I told him. He sung it, but I left the second verse open for him.
Okay.
Man, he was like, I ain't gonna lie, this record a hit. Like, so you should do this record by yourself. You can always come back and remix it later, but this should be your record for you, you know what I'm saying, for this audience. So I went back and wrote another verse, and then I did it, and it came out great.
Wow. I think, like I said, again, he's one of them ones, man. Southern Soul, I think a lot of times people don't realize how this thing channeled in, but I don't think without him, there is no Southern Soul. I think because of the way the transition went. People wasn't accepting anything other than the blues at first when he came into that world.
Big factor for sure. You know what I'm saying? Very, very nice guy. And like I said, I appreciate the fact that he actually support the record. You know what I'm saying? Like, at times when I may not be booked, he's welcomed me to come and, you know what I'm saying, be a part of his show and push that record with him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very appreciative of that. You feel me? Because, you know, a lot of people don't do that. Even if they do the verse or you pay for the verse, that's it. It stopped right there. So, you know, the fact that he actually supported and believe in it say a lot. You feel me?
Wow. I think about you got another one that called Pedestal, right?
Yeah.
With my boy, man, Puka Leroy, man.
Yeah.
Which that's the homie. Like, how was it linking up with him, and how did you even make that happen?
That song was brought together by my partner Reese.
Okay.
I knew Puka, you know what I'm saying, but we had never did anything together. You feel me? And it was just a thought that we, you know, our mutual partner was like, man, y'all hard. Like, I think it'd be a dope record, you know, if y'all was to get together. So he sent me a couple joints. Puka sent me a couple joints, and I picked that one because when I heard his verse, I felt it. I was like, ugh. You know what I'm saying? Like this, yeah, let me get this one. And man, we just did it. We shot the visual for it. And Puka solid dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, nothing but respect for his campaign and his movement. Like, you know, them boys was at the tour buses and, you know, the airplanes with the album behind and the big truck with the videos playing coming down Miami, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you had to respect that. So when somebody actually put that much time, money, and effort into having a campaign, you know, it's always an honor to link up with, you know, legendary artists.
How was it when you so y'all he had already did the verse?
Yeah, it was a record. Don't that I can't take no credit for that. That was a Puka song. You know what I'm saying? But our partner was put us together, you know what I'm saying? And we just you know came and just destroyed it for real.
Wow. Yeah, he ain't never missed when it come down to rap.
Bro, really, you know, he deserved the credit that he get.
He ain't nobody to play with when it come down to them. A lot of niggas be talking, but you not gonna go over that. I rap this nigga like that. Like, you gonna have to bring it, man.
Yeah, you gonna have to bring it, and that's what I want though. Like, when I do songs, I want your best.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because I know I'm gonna eat. Like, that's one thing you guaranteed. Like, you cut that mic on, I'm dead serious, bro. So don't come over here playing with me. I embarrassed the fuck out you intentionally. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, I encourage artists when you get on the song.
So that was iron sharpening iron, what y'all getting in there?
Yeah, when you get on song with Big Homie, man, don't bring me the bullshit. Bring me your best. Cause I'm finna go off.
That's it. That's the way it's supposed to be, man. It's a whole damn it's a movie. It's a movement. It's supposed to be something that ignites the flame whenever two people come together to do, or three people, like that song that you and JohnnyDamnD. Man, who else was on that thing, man? You had Fame. You had that whole. You got that whole right there. That's the Dallas anthem, nigga.
Let me tell you about that record. Let's talk about that, right?
Okay.
So, you know, me and Johnny got a record called Arch Your Back on the first project, on top and the bottom.
Yeah.
So I see Johnny at a pool party. He like, bro, we got to get a nothing in. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, let's shoot the video to Arch Your Back. All right, cool. So I sent him this other record, you know what I'm saying? I had the hook already. And I'm like, hey, I want to go back and forth with you. Like, I want to do a back and forth type of record. You know what I'm saying? You do a 6, I do a 6, whatever. So I really want to go to the studio and do it. Like, let's sit down and do it. Johnny don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he sends me the song back, and he done did all of the verses. All the way through, though. He ain't do the hook. I told him what I wanted the hook to be. And I say, but where the hook at? He say, I don't feel like it need no hook. I say, well, Johnny, it got to have a hook. He said, I don't think it need no hook, but, you know, I do it just to see what it sound like. Johnny, what's up the hook? Stop talking about it, never say. I said, okay, that mean I ain't doing it. Cool. I say, well, shit. I say, Fame got a similar voice.
He do.
You know what I'm saying?
Who just said that?
You told me that.
About 2 days ago.
I say, let me get Fame to do the hook. That's all I asked for. So, my partner said, you know, I got a relationship with B, but I don't have, you know, the relationship with Fame like that.
Really?
Yeah. I can you reach out to Fame and see what he do it? So Fame, we get on the phone, and I voice record what I want him to say. Like, this the hook. I just need you to do the hook. He sent me the song back. He got a totally different hook, and he threw me the verse. Now, here go the beauty of that. I ain't asked for the verse. I just asked for the hook. But since I got the verse, I'm like, shit, I'm finna use this verse, right? So where his verse is in the song, I actually got a verse right there. But I took my verse out and put a piece of his there. He sent me a whole verse.
But how was his hook? Did you like his hook better than the way how you? I like his
hook. It'll be on another album.
Oh, you know,
I ain't doing away shit. You know what I'm saying? Them man that blessed me with a hook and a verse. So I'm like, shit, I'm gonna say this hook. I'm gonna use this hook for another song. I'm like, but Fame, I need you to go in and do the hook
that you asked for.
Yeah. So he went back and did the hook, and then I placed it, and then I took my verse out and put a piece of his verse right there, and it took a month to create that song.
Wow, that's dope, man.
True shit.
Wow, what question you got for Big Homie Show? We in the building today.
Okay, I got mine is a collaboration of 3 questions. Mm-hmm. Okay. First of all, what you think about the New Dallas movement? I mean, the way how it feels like everybody's coming together, the unity. What do you think about it? And even with the boogie movement coming back in, because you were around when the boogie movement first started,
Correct.
right?
Correct.
So what you feel about the new boogie movement coming back in and the unity of Dallas right now?
I love the unity. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen. Like, I love New Dallas. You know what I'm saying? But every artist in the city is not New Dallas.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? But I ain't got no business trying to be New Dallas. Them young men are in their 20s. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm not trying to be a factor or fit in with that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's his own entity, right? The boogie movement, I can't dance for shit. You dig what I'm saying? So I ain't got no business, you know what I'm saying, being in and twist, you know, I can't dance. I don't have that, you know what I'm saying? I can rap like a motherfucker, but it's a lane for that too. So I like the fact that, you know, you got the Ty Harrises, you know what I'm saying, with the piano and doing what he doing. You know what I'm saying? You got the paid ways that doing what they doing. You got the artists like me that's doing what I'm doing. Like, I like the fact that the city has not tried to box everybody into doing one thing. Because in the past, when it was boogie, it was straight boogie. It wasn't nothing else. In the past, when it was street, when 3 of them came through, it was all street, and that's it. It wasn't no boogie. Like, that was it. It was all street. So I like the fact now that it's different lanes for whatever you do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got to try to be one thing no more. It's cool to just be in your lane and do your thing. And that's what I like about what's going on in the city. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got to try to fit in. You just do the best you and make people, you know what I'm saying, fuck with that.
You ain't trying to fit in, but I love the fact that everybody's supporting everybody. You understand?
Absolutely.
That nobody's really hating on nobody, saying that, oh, you can't do this, or you acting like you better than this, whatever, because they're trying to make their lane get bigger than everybody else's lane, so to say.
Can't nobody tell you what a man what you can't do anyway.
Right.
I would never let nobody tell me what I can't do. You know what I'm saying? But I think.
But have you ever seen Dallas the way how it is right now with the music? Have you ever seen it like that before? Because the spotlight is on Dallas right now.
No, and that's a beautiful thing. Like, it's almost like the perfect storm. It's like everybody got a shot. Like, it's on you to do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Like, there ain't nobody job to put you on. Excuse me. There ain't nobody's job to put you on and nothing. It's like the light is on the city. Whatever you do with that, that's on you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I feel like Dallas can. I'm not gonna say the new Atlanta, but the reason why I want to say Atlanta, because Atlanta, where Black entrepreneurship, I feel like they got it. You understand what I mean? And since the spotlight is on us, where entertainment, period, music, podcasts, whatever, is up in Dallas, now is the time where we can get Black entertainment. In Dallas.
We have the biggest platforms right now.
Mm-hmm.
We have some of the biggest entertainers right now. We have some of the biggest, what do you call them, personalities, I guess you would say, like the Charleston Whites and the Rainwaters, you know what I'm saying? Like, we have like some of the biggest stages for artists right now. Mm-hmm. So that's why I say it's a even playing field for artists. You know what I'm saying? If you dope and you doing your thing, you know, you just got to get out here and you know, show that you deserve to be mentioned and not looked over. You know what I'm saying? So I love it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like what I'm trying to do is like, I have no problem with being on my own island doing my own thing, because I make grown man music. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's supposed to be just that. Mm-hmm. It's a lane for that, and that's okay. Right. And I encourage artists that, you know what I'm saying, hey man, just because you turn 30 don't mean it ain't a lane for you to do music. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's cool to be young. We all, you know, I've been young before, and that's cool. Yeah, it's young nigga music, but just because you turn 30, that don't mean you stop liking rap. Just because you turn 40, that don't mean you stop liking music. I don't give a fuck how old a nigga is when I listen to a song. It's either good music or it ain't. It's just that simple. You know what I'm saying?
This is the last question I'm going to ask you right now. But since I'm on that unity part of Dallas, and we've never seen it like this before, do you feel like because before, when you had the Yellow Beezy and the Mo 3, you know, all of the beef and the stuff that the city was going through and stuff like that, because of what happened, did that allow the lane for people to come together? And because if Mo 3 was still alive right now, would they still be going at it? And would that cause the city to still be divided and have division and not have the unity that they have right now?
It depends. I definitely think if 3 was still alive, that it would still be going, because it was bloodshed in that. Mm-hmm. So anytime that it's bloodshed, you know, it's gonna get a different type of response. You know, it's almost like, as long as don't nobody get touched, then we could overcome. But once blood gets shed on either side, it really, like, it kind of is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely feel like if 3 was still here, he didn't strike me as the type of person that you could talk him out of whatever he was on. But I didn't know him that well. That's just my opinion. Mm-hmm. But, you know,
and that would cause division in the city still.
It causes division between those people who are involved in that situation. It don't cause division with me, because I ain't got a dog in that fight. You know what I'm saying? So I can see it still being, if 3 was still alive, I can see it still being division within them. But you can't make me get involved in some shit that ain't got nothing to do with me.
So the entertainment industry in Dallas, you're older, but the young people, because we don't know who's on whose side, whatever, you know, especially me. Mm-hmm. But with the way how New Dallas formed, 600 formed, all of these other, do you think that it would have still formed and it still would have been the same
because
way?
They didn't have nothing to do with that. Them young men didn't have nothing to do with what those guys had going on. Mm-hmm. Neither did I. That's why I say I feel like it would have still been could possibly, you know what I'm saying, still be division within those men.
Within those.
You know what I'm saying? But as far as the city, no. Because if you have no involvement in that situation, it's like, you know how black folks is, nigga, mind your business. If it ain't got nothing to do with you, that ain't your business. So I feel like, you know, I don't feel like it would have been no division within the city, because that business ain't that business ain't your business.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna just go and step in right now and say my piece. You know, show. I listened to the album, a lot of the song, and you had a song on there. See, that's what happened with the pick 5 or 6 or whatever they had going. You say this on the song, and next thing you know, it make another person feel a way. Like I Look is on this project,
right?
And you start to naming names, and you not shine back from naming names. Somebody can take things a different way.
Looked over.
Is it looked over? So looked over, and it's something you feel, right? But then somebody else could be like, man, looked over him or whatever, and then somebody else talk, man, you said that nigga called your name on that song. That's how it starts.
Possibly.
I'm just being real. You know, like that's how usually the stuff travels. You know, see now Biggie and Pac didn't start like that.
Right.
It's just differences on the internet now. So you do got to be careful, right, when you put this stuff out here. Yours, of course, it sounds legitimate.
I got a relationship with these men.
Okay, y'all talk.
Yeah. So, I mean, Paint, like, it's like my little brother. Like, my little brother did some shit that I ain't want you to do. Like, I wouldn't approve of you doing. I still love you, nigga, but I'm finna thump you in the head. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't let nobody fuck with you. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm gonna say
wouldn't let
this.
nobody fuck with me. But I'm gonna say this because you know better. You know we got a better relationship than that. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
You know, Terry, like, you know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. Like, you know I deserve to be. You niggas know I deserve to be. Come on, man. With what I'm doing, man, I'm out here competing with niggas that got teams, and I'm doing this shit. Me.
It's hard.
This my money. These my relationships. I call you to get my interview. Every interview you seen, I call.
Yeah.
Every show you seen, they talk to me.
That's
Every
real.
shirt you seen, that's my money. Them my money in them rental cars. That's my money in them hotels.
Damn.
You understand what I'm saying?
You independent for real.
So don't act like, we ain't gonna act like Big Homie don't deserve to be mentioned when niggas got teams of niggas. And I'm doing all this shit by myself.
Wow. It makes sense.
So come on, little bro. Don't do that.
And what about Rainwater? What'd he say?
He the evil genius. He the evil genius, you know what I'm saying?
Well, what did Rain do? Because I've heard you speak on it a little bit before.
Mm-hmm.
Rain had you. I think you said it on Real Life when I seen you. It was on that. Was it on that interview?
Maybe, possibly.
I think it was where you spoke about Rainwater in the North. What's that all about?
You know, I got a lot of respect for Rain though, because one thing that Rain did that I always have gave credit for is whether it's negative or positive, he keep a nigga name in the mix.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I can respect that. Whether we got a difference of opinion or not, you a big enough figure that when you voice your opinion on me, it keep me relevant, and I'm appreciative of that. However, you know, we got difference of opinions, and neither of us shy back from having differences of opinions. It don't mean that we don't that we dislike each other, but he's very strong in his opinion, as am I. You do what I'm saying? And you know, that just be that, you know, it's like a, all right, then come on, put your shoes on. Come on, let me see if you still ain't got shit like I thought. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like what that movie is, and when the nigga say, show me what you got.
Yeah.
What was the 5 Heartbeats or some shit?
Yeah.
And the nigga went through all his motions, and then Rain is digging to say, yeah, that's what I thought. That ain't shit. No matter what you do, that's how he feel if you ain't doing it the way he wants you to do it.
That's all.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at him. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, these spin moves bad in the motherfucker. Fuck what you talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, it ain't no problem. We talk all the time. I ain't gonna say all the time, but you know, we converse about what's going on, and it ain't no smoke. But I'm gonna call you out on your bullshit.
He said he ain't gonna. He only gonna hook up with streamers now. He only gonna
Man, Rain done said a bunch of shit.
He was out there with that racing.
He done said a bunch of shit that he done did and ain't did. Y'all listen to this. Y'all really cut the camera on this man and let him say the most outlandish shit, and don't nobody say nothing. Y'all just post it like.
What did he say? What did he say on Boss Talk?
Man, Rain say some of the most crazy shit.
How are we supposed to? Some things you know that okay.
Man, y'all be knowing that
but
man
how
full
do
of
you
shit.
know?
What did he say?
How do you know? Okay, give us an example of something that we should have known that he BSing on.
That man got on the interview and said, Big Homie Show came and went.
That wasn't on Boss Talk.
It wasn't on Boss Talk, but I'm just saying.
No, I'm saying on our show.
You said give me. You said
No.
You said give me an example.
No.
Wait a minute. You said give me an example.
Wait a minute, what that nigga say?
I'm talking for us to call him out. Like he's sitting there, something that we would know and need to call him out. We don't know.
Rain got on Boss Talk and said, well, I ain't gonna say he said it in this fashion, but you know, he'll say things like he ain't gonna fuck with certain artists for certain reasons, right?
Okay.
And then you'll turn around and see him fuck with them. For sure.
We don't see that part because we ain't out in the streets. We're in the streets.
We not in the streets, so we don't know who we messing with.
He definitely said that
if he ain't put it on social media,
artists for these reasons, and then you'll turn around and see him fucking with them same artists.
if
Doing music with him or something?
He just fuck with them, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and what I mean by that is, I ain't finna shine no light on nothing that I ain't fucking with.
That's right.
He'll say he ain't fucking with him, and then you'll see him fucking with him.
He just
Facts.
he just
He got a
Roll the
motive.
cameras back.
He got a motive
Roll the
if he
cameras
doing
back.
that.
Yeah, he's that's why I say he the evil genius. Rain is in this shit for Rain, okay? Don't get it fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, Rain came to me in the beginning he'll lie and say it's a lie, but he lying. Rain came to me in the beginning, whichever one of these cameras, and said, "Show, let me manage you."
What?
Yeah.
He said he don't fool with no older rappers.
This was.
When you were younger.
Yeah, I guess in his mind, 2 years ago I was a young nigga. 2 years ago I was a young nigga, and he was like, "Nigga, come fuck with me, right?" And I said, like, the main thing with Rain is not even his movement. Like, he shit on the DJs.
What?
Yeah, he done said, "Man, fuck these DJs, they ain't shit." Da, da, da. And I'm an artist that actually the DJs fuck with. So if I align myself with somebody that said fuck the DJs, it's very possible that the DJ's gonna be like, "So we want to fuck with you, but you fuck with a nigga that said fuck us." You know what I'm saying? It's just stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That
keep you from doing that.
They keep. But I said, like we can, but we can't be like that. And Rain, nah, see, because we can't do it like that. These my resources. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, all right, my nigga, I ain't pressed. It's just a thought. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we can do some business like this, but as far as you managing me, like, I don't think that's a great idea because your track record on management, I don't think we would be great.
Wow.
And I don't want to be on the list of upset artists that's been managed by Rainwater. And I say that on camera.
But when you look at Dallas, man, going back to Dallas, we said New Dallas, but Big X the Plug is something different.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I don't consider him New Dallas.
Probably the most successful artist that Dallas has ever seen.
Even more than Post Malone?
Got the potential to be, for sure.
I had somebody just come on here and said that he's bigger than Post Malone.
He has the potential to be.
Say this nigga's
I'm not gonna say that he's bigger than that right now, but he definitely got the potential to be, to me. You know what I'm saying? One of my biggest regrets is that I didn't put Big X the Plug on Nah For Real Now.
Oh, you had an opportunity?
Yeah. When I first did Nah For Real, I wrote the song with Big X the Plug in mind. I only had one verse. And I reached out to him, and I ain't gonna lie, I feel like my partner Free Worm had kind of made built the bridge as an introduction between me and Big X. And I was kind of looking for, a little bit more love because of the introduction. And I felt like, his ticket was kind of high. I ain't gonna lie. I call it what it is. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the ticket was kind of high for me to have such an introduction. You know what I'm saying? It's like if I charge 5,000, but he bring you to me, I'm gonna show you some love. And I should have paid that money.
Because you done spent money on a lot of stuff. I've been watching you spend money before you even did your project.
I should have paid
you
that
blew
money,
more
man.
money than that. Just running around with niggas.
I should have blew.
I remember me and you having this discussion. You were blowing money on stuff that didn't even have nothing to do with you.
Big X, I'm sorry, my
You
nigga.
heard what I just said?
Big X, I'm sorry, bro. Can I get the same? Can I get the same ticket on the verse?
No, man.
Hey, let me get that X. Hey, man, let me get that same ticket on the verse, man. I'll pay it, man. I'm talking about all hundreds. I promise. Real shit. I'll pay it today. I was bullshitting, but today, I'll pay it. Hell
Wow.
That ticket went way up now.
Oh, it's out of there.
Hey, man, it's worth a shot. You know what I'm saying?
It's out of there.
I'm going to pray on it.
But you can make it happen. I trip out the fact how things can happen because you trip about the fact that you didn't put him on there, but you had Snoop Dogg on there.
And that was,
You see what I'm saying? You didn't have Big X, but you had Snoop Dogg. You never did Snoop Dogg. You did.
I would have never had Snoop on the record, and that's legendary. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
real.
I'm appreciative, and at the end of the day, man, God guiding the journey, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
real.
Like however it go, it go. Ain't no losses when you being led by the Most High. You feel me?
Yeah.
So however it go, it go. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely, if he gave me that same ticket today, I'd pay it.
I think you, like I said, one of the most things I watch in you, man, like is the way you move, man. And what I have not seen is you put like a Mexican OT or OC Chris or Hispanic on these projects. Mm-hmm. Are you willing to work with the?
I'm willing to work with everybody, but I want to make dope quality music.
Okay.
And it's like Kane Music, right? She signed to Big X.
Yeah, I see. That's what we couldn't think of earlier.
I said,
Right.
Kane, as I'm working on the new album, I say, Kane, I got a record in my mind for you, right? This how I think. This how I process when I do music. I come up with it, I'm like, I'm hearing it. I'm like, Kane, this you, right? Perfect. I say, this the hook. This how it's gonna go. It's a club record. It's gonna be perfect. It's gonna be in. She said, yeah, that's cool, show, but I want to do a record where we really rap. Like, I want to do a record where we rap hard. Like, I don't want to do that. So now I gotta wait till I hear that in my mind again and say, okay, this is a record for Kane. Like, I don't just say, okay, well, I got this record called Looked Over. Let me put you on this. I don't do that. I don't just put people on shit and it don't fit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to put you on a record where it's like, this makes sense. This is a dope collab. This is a dope song, and it works. And that way, like I said, when we put it out, it's something that you can stand behind and support. You do what I'm saying? Because we both gave our best. But if I got an idea and you don't, you say you don't want to do it, and not to say nothing wrong with that, because Kane can rap. So it makes sense for her to say that, but I just got to create a record that fits us. You understand what I'm saying? Instead of just saying, oh, let me put you on Having because I got an open verse. I don't do records like that. When I do records, I do them with the mindset of, if I'm going to get a feature, then it's just like Sir Charles. Like, it took 3 years for me to say, I got it. This the record. This going to be the one. I don't just put people on records. So when I say that, if I do a song with OC Chris or Mexican OT or somebody like that, it's going to be a record that when it come out, people like, whew, that bitch hard.
Okay.
It makes sense. Like when you hear the Spin record, I could have just took Johnny advice and be like, all right, I'm going to do the fill-ins, record out. I got another record with Johnny, ride away. Nah, fuck that. Nah. This is the idea for the record. We going to do it this way. That's how I create the record. That's how I create my music. I'm not swayed by what somebody else think. And if it take me a month to get the record done, then fuck it. It take a month to get it done.
What about Body Call and with you and Lil Running Mother?
I know that women love running.
Okay.
Makes sense. I'm gonna do a record for the women. You know what I'm saying? And running like really little bro, like really family. Paint, same shit. That's what I was saying. Like I could say some shit about Paint and it's family. You know what I'm saying? Because when Running was signed to Ju my OG.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, but me and Running ain't never had a record together. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, when I'm doing a record, I'm thinking of a record for the females. I'm like, I'm gonna get Lil Bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I know he got that. Like, he got that type of vibe. He can do it and produce it, and I ain't got to worry about, if I say, hey, Running, we gonna do this type of record, I can turn my back and know that when he send me the verse, it's gonna be fire. And that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? Like when he sent me the record, I was like, he did exactly what I knew he would do. And it's like that. Like, I knew that when I'm thinking visual and I'm thinking the record, I'm like, the women love Running. Facts.
That's right.
I'm gonna put Running on this record. When we do the video, I'm gonna let Paint shoot it. It's gonna be a family affair. And we gonna hug like back in the day.
That's hard, man. I like that, man. I like the way it makes a lot of sense, man. I definitely gotta really tell you, man, just the way I seen you start working on your music and the way you kept being consistent is dope to watch. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people don't keep it up. They start and stop.
Definitely can be frustrating when you're independent.
Okay.
You know, when as an artist, when you not booked for any shows to put back into it, when you can't sell a T-shirt, when you can't sell a show, when you ain't getting no streaming money back, it can definitely be discouraging because it's all money in and no money out. You dig what I'm saying? So you just got to believe in it enough to keep going.
Man, but you found a way to keep it going, and not only that, you just said something. So a lot of these guys, when I see them don't come back, it's because they can't keep the budget up.
Man, this shit is expensive. These lights, these cameras, this shit is expensive, bro.
That's real.
You have invested quite a few dollars.
Oh, it's up.
As I'm looking around.
It's up, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? In an idea. You know?
Yeah.
And probably when y'all first cut these cameras on, when nobody lining up to do no interviews, when no revenue coming in, and you steady investing in
Kept going.
your equipment.
That's right.
Same thing as an artist. You know what I'm saying? When you first get in front of that microphone, I'll be the first one to tell you, you ain't getting shit. Which is why it's so hard, you know what I'm saying, when you feel like you looked over. When you finally get that moment and people fucking with you and the lights on and you performing in arenas and you getting icons on records and shit. How dare a nigga not mention your name out your pocket when you putting your family on the line? You know what I'm saying? Out your pocket.
That's real.
And to mention a nigga that ain't never been outside the motherfucking city. Nah, we ain't doing that in 25.
Man.
I ain't saying I'm number one, but I'm on the motherfucking list. And we gonna stop acting like I ain't. And that's just what that is. Or you get your name in one of these songs. You know what I'm saying? For being on some bullshit. Get your name in one of these songs.
For playing games.
For playing games.
Damn.
Because you know better. Like, if you ever been an entrepreneur, you understand the pains of being an entrepreneur. When these cameras don't work, I go home. You gotta figure out what the fuck going on with this shit.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? No matter what you do as an entrepreneur, if you selling shoes and them bitches ain't selling, that's your problem.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a different level of like respect that I have for entrepreneurs in the game.
Mm-hmm. Cause
I understand the pains of being independent.
I think that's something, and she know how I am on that. I never even I never did nothing on consignment. I've always bought straight up. If I couldn't afford it, I didn't get it. If I'm gonna support you, I'm gonna buy it.
The return is greater.
Yeah, I just basically, and if it's set here, it's mine. I don't owe nobody and ain't got to worry about nobody asking me nothing.
But you know what I'm saying? Let's keep it G though. I know for everybody at some point, you know, like I said on the intro, you know what I'm saying? If you listen to Dreams, you know what I'm saying? TD Jake said, you know what I'm saying?
I like that.
Everybody done felt the urge to quit.
Yeah.
Everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's so fitting as an intro. Because if you anything like me and you self-made and self-paid, you done had them nights where you like, man, I don't know. Like, shit, I might need to, you know, get a food truck or some shit. You know what I'm saying? But your love for it, you know what I'm saying, and you being a believer in whatever it is that keep you going, you kept going.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what keep me going. Like, nigga, I know I'm hard. I ain't asking you, nigga. Look at the people. Look in the comments. Most of the time, if you an artist in this city, they can't wait to troll you and say you trash. You know what I'm saying? That nigga ain't this, that. I might get 1 or 2 people to say they don't like it, but it's 80 more people to say, nigga, this shit fire. Why I get this shit wrong?
Wow.
Every time you see some shit of me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and the list, man, them lists be coming out, man.
You ain't seen Big Homie yet.
You ain't never been on a list?
I ain't never been on one. Never. Song on the radio in how many states? How many stations?
Why do you think they don't put you on?
Don't give a fuck, because we ain't doing that no more. Fuck what the reason is. That shit ain't important. That shit ain't important. We ain't doing that no more. I don't give a fuck what your reason was. You know what I'm saying? But we gon' I think part of it is, you know what I'm saying, like, I ain't gonna lie.
Did you used to want to be on it at one point?
Check it. I'm gonna keep it gangster. Like, part of it was I'm a grown man, so I operate on grown man frequency. I'm gonna let my work speak for itself. I'm gonna just keep working and they gonna recognize it. You know what I'm saying? I just keep on doing dope shit and they gonna recognize it. Nah. You gotta speak up for yourself in this city. You gotta let these people know, hey man, y'all got me fucked all the way up. Y'all think y'all finna keep on dropping these lists or whatever the fuck y'all got going on, you know what I'm saying? And we ain't gonna mention the big one. Nigga, I got diamonds and design and plenty of hoes too. The fuck is we talking about? If we really talking about it, if this is the scale of what we rating, nigga, come on, man. How we not?
Man.
What we talking about? Like, I own shit.
Oh yeah, you're a business entrepreneur.
What we talking about? So, How can you not mention the big one? Like, and I'm motivating niggas to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, take care of your business. Like, yeah, nigga, alumni, because I graduated out the streets. I don't do no street shit.
That's real.
But it's niggas that's really in it that vouch for what I did. And I took it and did the right thing with it. And my kids, suburb kids, I want you to make it out the game to do that. I want you to make it out the game to have your own business. I want you to make it out the game to that. So when you out here giving niggas jobs and then gave niggas opportunities and changed niggas' lives and got your kids in the suburbs where they don't never know what the projects is, and you know what I'm saying? You really living like that, and the music is real. The nerds ain't finna tell me what it is.
Wow, that's real. Alumni is a hell of a name and definitely a hell of a project.
Like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
And I stand on that.
That's real.
10 toes.
But it's a lot went into it. You can tell it just wasn't quickly thrown together. You can tell when you said, you know, how you took your time.
It took me about 6 months to write this album.
Yeah, but
I don't stockpile records. Like most artists, what they do is they just record and save songs. That shit make the music sound old. Next thing you know, that song 3 years old, the beat outdated, you gotta go back and redo it. When you hear an album from me, those songs were wrote within the year. Straight up. I don't do, like, I ain't got no records right now. I ain't got one record right now. I used it. Or I recorded it and I didn't feel like it made the cut. I'll probably change the hook or change the verse. But as far as records that's ready to go, I have 0 records that's ready to be put out right now.
Wow.
I write all my music in the moment. I went to Huncho video shoot, you know what I'm saying? He said, let's do a song together. I say, bet. I wrote Heaven that got Tum Tum on it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? In that moment, look up when Motivate the City came out. I'm in the video. That's when he's like, bro, let's do the song. You know what I'm saying? I wrote that record for Huncho. For whatever reason, it didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? I put Tum Tum on it because I was like, I hear his voice on this record. I write these records within the time frame of, all right, I'm finna put out a new record. I'm finna put out a new album. Boom, start writing records. Write 15 records, 20 records. These 10 make the cut, these 10, and we do what we need to do with them. Well, I don't stockpile records, bro. I ain't got shit ready to go.
That was just dope. I mean, I think that you just showing that you put more thought into them and you got a processor that you go by.
I don't have to put a lot of thought into it. I'm not, listen, 85% of the music, like I tell people all the time, 85% of this music, I lived it. I ain't got to think about it.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
It's real. Boozy bitch, snow pot off a black card.
Okay.
You think that when you get to a certain level of the game, you're gonna be around some different shit. And you're gonna get to a certain level of the game and you're gonna walk in rooms and see the same shit you seen when you was in the hood.
That's real.
That's how I started off the record. Boozy bitch, snow pot off a black card.
That's real. That's some real talk.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
it's the
real.
same shit.
Real. Mm-hmm.
On a Dreams record, because I'm thinking that I'm gonna get to a level that I'm gonna get in the room and it's the same shit that you see in the street.
Wow. How was it? You went over there, you killed it with Bebe as you usually do. Like, how did you and y'all both from Louisiana?
Facts.
How did y'all, originally, like you guys being 100, how did y'all link? Because you didn't know him in Louisiana or nothing.
Yes,
like
I did.
You knew him before you moved to Dallas?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Y'all had already met and everything?
Hell yeah.
Let's talk about it.
Hell yeah.
That's crazy.
You really gonna, so you gonna make me date myself like a motherfucker, right? All right, I'm a you feel me? I'm cool with that. I'm a that's cool. You know I'm somebody in Louisiana too. Mm-hmm. I didn't just start popping in Dallas, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I used to come out here in the summers and shit. So that's how I knew like a lot of the OGs, the Ray Charleses and shit, I really was fucking around. Not fucking around in the street, but I'm saying like these is my OGs. You know what I'm saying? So Bebe was one of them people in Louisiana. He was the same Bebe that he is today in Louisiana. And I was fucking with Grave Digger, who was the DJ in Monroe, Louisiana. And I came to Shreveport with him for a show. And I met Bebe. And I was like, he a hell of a entertainer. And but I'm just playing my position because I'm a background. Greg got he made the introduction. I hit him up on MySpace.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? And I was like, bro, I'm gonna try to do this and do that. And he said, man, next time you on your way to Dallas, stop through Shreveport and holler at me. I pulled up on Baby at like an IHOP or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And introduced myself, gave him the music, and from there, he always know I've been serious. And he say he like where I'm at right now because I'm joking and I'm having fun. He say, "Show, you just always been so serious, man." That's one thing I can say about my conversations with Paint and Terry and Rain. They're like, "So you got the look, you got the music, all that, but you just so serious, my nigga. Like everything ain't just, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not as entertaining as it should be because you're so serious. You can't forget to be entertaining." And I told him that, like, you know what, y'all right. I'm gonna laugh a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna play the game, you know what I'm saying? Like, joke around and shit but again, like, when you by yourself, even though I got a team, but when you the head of your team, man, the wins and losses, everybody look at you. Not my team, but to the fans, they blame you.
Yeah, but I think
no different than the Cowboys. We blame Jerry Jones. We don't give a fuck. Like, that's who they blame. They blame the head. You know what I'm saying? So where everybody else having a good time enjoying the game, I'm looking at the wins and losses. I'm watching the defense. I'm watching the offense. So I don't have the luxury of just enjoyment. You know what I'm saying?
I don't agree with that. I think when you look at the game, the hip hop genre, or whatever, country rap tunes, or however you want to call it, there's all different flavors. You got Ice Cube. You got different people that don't really show that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's a place where we need that individuality, your gift in you. We need that character.
In today's hip hop, though, you never know what's gonna work for you, right? It could be you saying something funny while you listening to your music going down the highway, and somebody be like, "Nigga, what's that song you listening to in the background?" Though it could be a skit. It could be, you know what I'm saying? Like, you never know what's gonna be the thing that makes people interested in you.
Yeah. I get what I'm saying. I can see that, but I definitely know that being the best you man, God made you, bro.
Absolutely.
And everything
I'm the best me every day.
Everything he did with you is who you are. I just put it like that. And I think if you do be the best you can be and be consistent as you can be and do the work that you can do, I don't think you can be denied.
Absolutely.
Whatever God got for you is coming to you, and ain't nobody can stop that.
Absolutely.
So
it's distant.
You know what I'm saying? Because your talent is definitely undeniable, and your presence is felt. Everybody know that.
Yeah.
Ain't no ifs, ands, buts, or maybe about it.
But if you have those talents, why not show them? Like, I did a skit right outside.
Yeah. I enjoyed that.
So
I still see him every now and then. What's that guy name?
Slide Fly.
Slide Fly,
you
man. Shout out, man.
So if you have these,
Bubba Dub too. You did one with him too.
I did one with Dub.
Who else you did?
You know what I'm saying?
So you do mess around with it a little bit.
You know what I'm saying? Mike Bliss was in my whatever you want video.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and we did, that was like a skit. You know what I'm saying? Trap was in the Fumble video.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, when you possess more than, and I'm gonna even say this in the beginning, and we could kind of wrap this shit up. In the beginning, Faison told me, "So why you don't do music?" I said, I felt like I got too old for it. I was in the same mindset that Rain tried to push that same narrative. New York. I felt like that. I felt like I outgrew it. He said to me, "That's because you looking at yourself as a rapper. I don't see a rapper in you. I see an entertainer."
Wow.
And under the umbrella of entertainment, if you get to work right now, by the time you 45, you could have a totally different lifestyle. And I felt that.
Wow.
And that was the beginning of Big Homie Show.
Okay, was this when y'all was in Atlanta when you did that rap in the truck, or before that?
This was before that. This was at the motherfucking Arlington Improv. No Big Homie Show. No new music. I played old music. Just, we sitting backstage and people like, what you do? And he said, damn, everybody kept asking me, you look like you do something, what you do? Like, I said, depends on what day you ask me. I do some different shit. You know what I'm saying? Might have a zip for you. Might have a load for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, I like today, I'm just making sure my homeboy good.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? And he said, yeah, nigga, what do you do? Nothing, everybody trying to do something. I said, well, I used to do music. He said, let me hear something. I played the music. He like, damn, nigga, you good. Like, this shit really good. Like, a lot of niggas play music and you gotta act like the shit good. Like, but you really good.
Wow.
Why don't you do music anymore? I said, I just feel like I outgrew it. Feel like I got too old. He's like, that's because you looking at yourself as a rapper. I don't see a rapper. I see an entertainer. I see somebody who can get to work on this and 5 years from now can hold a bottle of water and say, and endorse it.
Wow.
You know,
That's
I see
big.
somebody that, I'm an actor that you could get in a movie role and be, you know what I'm saying, a real force in the game.
So he planted the seed of
Absolutely.
resurgence.
Absolutely.
Wow.
That's why,
big.
you know what I'm saying, like, yeah, even though, yeah, I'm gonna keep it real. Even though we haven't been on speaker terms in quite some time.
Yeah.
You ain't never heard me disrespect him on camera. Because I respect the fact that he planted the seed that is Big Homie Show.
Yeah. And then, you know, like I seen him when he posted your stuff and all that. So
That was his way. Faison, if you know Faison, he ain't never gonna apologize.
Yeah.
That's his way of saying, my bad.
Yeah.
We move forward. It don't mean that we gonna be how we were, but I've been around him enough to know what that mean.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He got a good heart, man. You
That's
know
his
what I'm
way of
And
saying-
the way he is the way he is. He got a great heart. He's a family dude, and I respect him the utmost.
And that's something else like that I learned. Like a lot of stuff I wouldn't say that's very interesting to the public. You know what I'm saying? That should be said. Yeah, like, you know, me and bro we ain't been on speaking terms in years.
Yeah.
But for him to post my video and for me not to leave that part out of the song
Wow.
shows that there's still a certain level of respect there. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure,
And
for sure.
for him to repost that, he didn't at me. He didn't say a word to me. He ain't call me. He ain't text me. But to say that, to do that action, let me know that that's like saying, my bad. And I respect that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you ain't never heard me, say nothing negative about the man, even though we're not on speaking terms.
No, and like I said, and he don't. That's the way he is, man. Even when we talk, when I told him about that day, you know, he loved your music. That's the one thing I do know. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like he like to see you working, and I think that's a big thing. You know, to have people that want to see you make it, want to see you push forward. You know what I mean?
Let me say this.
Because I'm the type of dude.
Let me say this.
I love seeing you working.
Before we get out of here, let me say this. You know what I'm saying? If I had one thing that I could say that I wish that we would do as men, is do that. Like, just because we have a disagreement or just because we not on speaking terms don't mean I gotta do you nothing. Don't mean I'm trying to kill you. Don't mean I'm trying to harm you. We can have a disagreement and say, bro, like, check this out. Like, for whatever purpose in this life, maybe in this moment, it's time for us to go our separate ways.
Yeah.
That don't necessarily mean I wish you no harm. I'm trying to stop you. Like, a lot of niggas when they go their separate ways, they try to put up roadblocks for a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Or try to bring some harm to a nigga. It's okay as men to just go your separate ways.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't wish that man no ill will. And as long as I don't feel threatened, you know what I'm saying, with several people, I'm cool. I'm good.
That's real.
Wish you the best. Blessings to you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And if we could do that more as a people, you know what I'm saying, that's just big homie talk. I would like
Big
to see,
homie talk.
Yeah, I would like to see more of, you know what I'm saying, us having disagreements. Because just think about it. You brought up 3.
For sure.
If we could have had a just, you know what, bro? You ain't my type of nigga. I done told niggas that before. Hey, bro, you know what? It ain't no hard feelings. You just ain't my type of nigga.
That's real.
It's time for us to, part ways. We done outgrew each other. Maybe 10 years from now, 20 years from now, we sitting in a rocking chair on the porch. Maybe we, you know what I'm saying, have some type of, resurgence. But for right now, where we at in life, we not aligned.
That's real.
But that don't mean I wish no ill will towards you. If we could do that more in the culture, man, we have more millionaires.
Man, that's Big Homie Show, guys. Man, how can people get a hold of you, man, if they trying to rock out with you?
Big Homie Show, 318-214, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm always outside. I stand on everything I say.
Man,
That's a
y'all
fact.
heard what he said, man.
You know what
Make
I'm
sure
saying?
you go get that alumni, man.
Alumni in
Download
stores
it
right now, man.
Download it. Go
Looked
check him
over.
out.
Ain't no more looked over.
Ain't no more looked over.
Like I look, shouts out to Sir Charles with the Southern Soul, man. Shouts out to my whole BSC family. Shouts out to everybody that's on the album. Shouts out to Jew, because Payne didn't want to shoot my video. I called Jew. Shouts out to, you know what I'm saying? Just for real, all the DJs, all the radio stations, everybody that's been a part of, the journey of Big Homie Show. I appreciate you, man. I love you. Blessings to all. Y'all keep on supporting me, man. I am Big Homie Show, and I approve this message.
Man, check it,
right
man.
here on Boss Talk.
It's been another great segment of Boss Talk 101, where the bosses talk.
And we out.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gon' talk, we gon' have fun. We be on fire, we be lit. It's a unique hustle, big.